Hello, Nyan. Hello, Nyan. How are you? Can you hear me well? Nyan, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Nyan. Can you hear me well? I
Yes.
cannot see you.
I am in a trip with my family.
Okay. Oh, no, no problem. That's
In
fine.
on Sunday, so we usually go somewhere in the trip with my
Okay, Nyan. Well, welcome to the class. So I hope you're fine. So, Nyan, I would like to ask you, I'd like to ask you, what did we talk about yesterday in our previous lesson?
we talk about like we publish writing products, right? Writing books or something.
Writing. Do you remember?
No, what is that face?
Do you remember we were talking about emails, all right? Formal and informal
Why
email.
no email is last week already.
Yeah, it was pretty much a review of this.
Yesterday we talked about writing something like a book, publish the book.
Yeah, actually, we were talking about the different types of books and categorizing this type of books, either magazines, comics, things like that,
Informal,
you know?
no,
Yeah,
like
it
fiction,
was all about,
non-fiction.
that's right. It was all about fiction and nonfiction. That's correct. All right. So today we are going to continue with our class. So we're going to continue with unit number 10. Give me 1 second. And let's refresh a little bit. All right. Let's review. Can you see my screen, by the way?
No,
Okay, give me a second. Now you will see it.
no, no. There's nothing.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, I cannot see it. Like it's still loading. You said that? Oh, okay, I can see it. See it?
Just 1 second. Let's load in.
No, I can see it now. The PowerPoint.
Yeah, actually it's loading.
No, I can see it. I can see
You can
it.
see it? Really?
Yes. The PowerPoint, you can see it.
In my end, I can see that's kind of like whitened. Let me see.
Wait, will you stop sharing the screen?
Yeah, actually my end, I was not able to see. I don't know what's happened. Just give me a second, right?
Okay, okay. You can see the value.
Okay. Now it's better. Give me just 1 second. I think it's reopening again. What is this? Should not happen. Okay, here is the homework.
No, wrong class.
Yeah, no problem. Meanwhile, I'm opening this. Let's go ahead with the homework. Yeah, I know it's wrong shot. It's this one.
Wait, I cannot see it. Like a Steven Zahui.
You cannot see it?
No, I mean that I still see the Zalo you're chatting of Zahui class. Can you check again your internet? My internet. I think so. I see that this screen like Zalo no response. So is it in your screen? And loading in the Zalo.
Okay, let me see. Give me a second. I'm trying to download. Give me just a second, Jan, right? It's opening now.
Oh.
Okay, now it's Jan, let's go ahead with your homework. And while it is opening, I think we can start from Zalo, and after this we'll do the rest. Okay. So that is your homework, the one I assigned.
I cannot see it. Wait. Okay, I can see it now.
I think you may see it now.
Okay, I can see it now. I can see my homework.
Okay, no, nice. So let me see. We're gonna be talking about your homework. I ask you to do this assignment. All right. Let's just go ahead to the instructions. Let me see if you can see this. Okay. So look at there. There we have different types of publications, all right? From exercise, obviously from the exercise number 2. And we were working with all that in the previous lesson. So now I'm gonna see the way how you did it. And I would like you to read it for me to see your outline. Here it is.
The rest of it is a normal written by Nguyễn Nhật Ánh. This author often written by Nguyễn Nhật Ánh. This author often, I think that's wrong spelling, like writing, not write in this, like I type too fast. The author often writes some novel, some story from teenager. The rest of it is the book which telling a summer of June. After the end of the national high school exam, June's parents decide for him to return to countryside to take a rest. The book will tell you about daily life of June, some Vietnamese working, and his crush who named Utan. Yeah, hello.
Let me see. The last part of the book will tell.
The author often write like this one. I mean writing, but like when I type.
Oh, this writing style, right?
Yeah, but like I typed too fast, so I turned it into right and wrong.
No, no, don't worry. I understand that. I'm gonna help you correcting this. Don't worry about it. So the book will tell you about daily life of Xuan, some Vietnamese folk games, and his crotch, who name, how can I pronounce this in Vietnamese? This is a Vietnamese name, Ondon,
Autumn, autumn.
Autumn. Okay, I cannot see the summary. That is fine. I think you could do it better, but that's fine. All right, you made the expectation with it. So now we can continue with our class. Since this is already open. Can you see my screen, by the way? Oh, well, actually you do. Well, my question is, can you see the presentation?
What?
Can you see the presentation?
No.
I'm afraid I need to reshare. Can you see it now? I think you're on mute. You mute yourself. You muted yourself, Nyan.
Okay, I can see it.
Okay, amazing. So let's get started. Let's refresh our previous class so we can advance with the rest of the class. All right, in our previous lesson, we were talking about publications. All right, first I opened up the class asking you, what was the last book you read? And what was the last book you enjoyed? I remember you told me that you're passionate about comics, right? And then after that,
I'm passionate about comics and universe.
and universe. All right, so you told me that. Then yesterday, that's the exercise number 2. What we did was to categorize different types of books. Among these books, we can mention. Sorry, you can go ahead.
Okay. Nothing.
Oh, no problem. I was going to say that among this book, we can categorize and we can also name, for example, fiction books like comics, novels, all right, thrillers as non-fiction, as fiction, all right, and also we have fiction. Non-fiction and the fiction. I'm sorry, fiction for novels, short story. It depends. Short stories, novel, and what else? Comics as well. Those are fiction books. But when it comes to non-fictions, which means books that come from real life, we have the case of Atlas. We have the case of autobiography, biography, cookbook, dictionary, encyclopedia, grammar book, guidebooks, magazine, manual, newspaper, and so on. So those books we can, and also written publications, all right? So we can categorize them as non-fiction. Okay, in addition to this, we did the exercise number 3, in which we'll listen and repeat the correct pronunciation of these words. That was for exercise number 3. Okay, and we identify where to find the emphasis, the stress in the pronunciation. We did so before. So look at there. So I don't know if you managed to do this. I only ask you to pretty much to make your summary. So, and obviously you did. So look at this.
Like, you know what? In the book, so the story just repeat in the different days, like just the daily life. So he come play some games, and just sleep, and it's like they just tell you about the life of a boy in the summer. So they have nothing special.
Okay.
Just
So
the
look at
summer
that.
of the boy. Okay.
So look at that. You can also refer about that story, but it's optional. If you know any other one, that's fine. What we are going to be checking here is your capacity of your analysis capacity. All right. So let me ask you something. Number one. So I imagine that you already read the story of a person's life, okay, written
Yes.
by that person. What was the name
Okay.
of this person who wrote the story, the author?
Themselves, like they talk about their life. Like just like a diary.
Just like a diary, all right. So did you read the story of a person written by someone else?
Yes.
May I know the name?
Winston Churchill.
Oh, Winston Churchill. And let me ask you something. What can you tell me about Winston Churchill?
First you want to be in like in the army, like a soldier.
Okay, soldier.
But then he see the words after in when he joined in the war, so he see that everyone need to die, but they don't need to use their life in that way. So he start to like tell everyone about how can we stop the war, like what the war like is bad and we need to stop it, just like that. And then he become
He became
I don't know, he became I don't know that word in English. I just know it in Vietnamese. Like thủ tướng in Vietnamese. Let's see.
you mean enough? He became enough. He became a military. You mean?
Yeah.
Or a politician?
UK. Yes.
You mean a politician, right?
Yes. Okay. Like that. Just like that. As a short summary, because in that book they will tell you about something very specific, a specific life. He have the dad, his life, just like that. So they are very specific. But when we summary,
so look at the following. So actually,
yes.
these questions are related. All right, related to different types of books. So look at the next one. So that's the third task I am going to ask you to do is to find out which countries are next to Egypt.
For this one, so I need to search in Google because
yeah, you can
really
Google it. Yeah, you can Google it in real time. You can do it right now. That's fine. The intention of this exercise is to get information, to learn. And after that, I'm going to ask you, what is the corresponding book of this geographical search? So you can tell me the countries that are border or borders with Egypt.
Let's see. Sudan.
Okay, what else?
Let's see.
Sudan, what else?
Libya. Sudan.
Sorry.
Israel.
Israel.
Greece.
Okay, Israel.
Yeah. Greece.
What else?
Turkey.
Say it again one more time, please.
Turkey.
You say Turkey, right?
Yes. Turkey.
Okay, and what about Algeria?
Arthur. What?
So don't you have Algeria?
Oh, this website for so not really.
Look at this, all right? Let me show you
When
something.
I search in Quora, so they don't say it. They just say that Sudan, Libya, Saudi Arabia, Jordan. It's,
You say, did you mention Saudi Arabia?
yeah, Saudi Arabia.
Amazing. So let me show you something here. Give me a second. I will show you something. Just remain with me. Okay. Are you with me again?
Yes, hello.
I'm gonna share my screen again. Look at there. So now we're gonna.
Are you sharing the screen?
Yeah,
I
just did. See?
Oh no, it's loading. Okay, I can see it now. I can see it.
Okay, so now we can better see it. All right. So let me share my screen to you. So look at there. So those are the countries, right, bordered by Egypt. All right.
Yes.
So we have Libya.
Libya.
We have Sudan. We have Sudan. And we have Jordan. Okay, those are the countries, all right, surrounded by. Oh, we cannot forget Israel.
Yes, Israel.
We have Israel, neighboring countries. Yeah, we have neighbor countries, Israel, we have Jordan, we have Saudi Arabia, we have Sudan, and we have Libya. All of these countries, right, borders Egypt. So let's continue. Clear on that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue. So now I would like you to tell me, that's gonna be optional, okay, how your new HD TV works. Do you have a, let me ask you something. Do you have an HD TV at home?
Yes, HD TV I have.
Okay.
Internet TV.
Yeah, or maybe a smart TV.
Yes.
That's what you mean. That's what you mean, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Can you tell me on your own words, how does it work?
Okay, I cannot know about it. Internet. Like I don't really know about it. I just know that they will show the film for us.
Don't worry. You cannot, not necessarily you will need to tell me the whole functions of the TV. It's like a general idea. You can tell me, well, we turn on the TV with the remote so we can see channels in it. So it has, like, you use your ideas, all right? I just want to listen from your mouth, all right? So your interpretation.
Okay, so first when we click the button, the turn on button in the remote, so they will send a signal to the TV and then turn on some lights or something. I don't know, in the screen. So they will show the videos for us, just like that. And then when we want to change another videos or another film, so we just need to click on the remote. So it will send another signal to the TV and they would do what we are showing.
Amazing. That's fine. Okay, so look up. This is something that I want you to do. I want you to go to the online dictionary. You can use Cambridge Online Dictionary or Word
Okay.
Reference. You can use Word Reference. You got it?
Okay.
Or do
Yes.
you want me to write it for
So
you? So you
no,
can
I know
use,
it. So
okay,
what?
you know Word Reference, right? So you can Google
Yes.
it. So and I want you to look up a word you do not understand. Is there any word that you do not understand so far?
In what?
So I'm referring to the words we've been talking during the lesson. Is there any unknown word for you?
Um. So now it's not. I. I can. I don't know. Like we just studied in the half of the class, so I didn't find
Oh,
any new
okay.
word. To,
Okay, I'm gonna give you one word. So look at this
okay.
one. Do you know this one?
Okay. I don't know this list stuff. Let me start it.
Do you
In
know this one?
Cambridge. No, not really.
I want you to look at, I want you to look it up so you can go to word reference and tell me what is a blister.
Cambridge dictionary. Let me search. Okay, so blister in my searching is a painful swelling on the skin that contains liquid caused usually by continuous rubbing, especially on the
That's
foot,
right.
or by burning.
Yeah, for example, you burn your skin. You are, for example, turning on a fire. Maybe you are
Yes.
using the stuff and then you burn yourself, your fingers and something like that. Or maybe you are
Yes.
using tie sneakers, all right, that don't allow your blood pressure, your circulation, don't allow your circulation to work fine. So then your skin is tight, and then either in your fingers or in your toes, you may have blisters. Like they are some, those blisters are some watery balls, right? Watering bubbles that shows on your skin, especially fingers, right? In your hands, fingers or toes. You got
Okay, I
it?
understand. Yes.
Okay, well done. So let's go ahead with number 6. Let me ask you something. Have you read something written for the theater?
Written for what?
The question is, have you read, let me ask you again, have you read something written for the theater?
The cinema, right? You mean
Anything
a cinema?
that is written in the theater.
No, I don't. I didn't find anything like that.
What about Alicia in the Wonderlands?
No, you know what? I'm not often read something just like that. I just read comics book.
Okay, okay, understandable. Okay, so next one. So what I want you to do is to read the stories, okay? Give me a second. I want you to read the stories with lots of pictures and not with
Where,
many words. So there you have some books. What are the
where
stories?
I cannot see your screen. You are still in the map of the Egypt.
Really? What happens to you? Let me
Yes.
see. I will do something different. Okay. Let me know if you can see it, please.
Okay, see it
Okay, so now you can read, okay?
now. Read story with lots of pictures and not many words. That's a book for kids, right? Some book for
Okay,
kids.
so that's right. So when you read a story, something written in the theater, that may be also this way, but especially that is a sort of novel. Okay,
Oh
next
yeah,
one.
find
Okay,
information
so have you read the
about that
stories
book.
have you read the stories with lots of pictures and not many words?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But that book is in Vietnamese because I just read it in when I was like very young. So it's
Okay.
Vietnamese story. Yes.
Let me ask you another question. That's fine. So let me ask you. So have you found information about rainforest?
Rainforest.
Yeah, rainforest.
Rainforest. I know what is a type of forest, like
Yeah,
just
is
like
a type of
Amazon,
forest.
but
Yeah, like in the Amazon.
in Amazon. So that's a. I think that rainforest, right? For my thinking. So it's a forest with a lot of brains. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
correct?
right. Yeah, that's right. But especially in the Amazons or zones in which there are a lot of rivers, usually. All right,
Okay.
very common, very
Yeah.
common. So let me ask you
Okay.
something. So have you read the latest gossip about a pop star? Or no, I'm sorry. Have you read the latest gossip about pop stars?
No, I don't like this pop star, so I don't care about not really care.
Let me ask you something. I have another question, one more for you. Okay, have you read a long fictional work?
I think in the past I read the Maze Runner, but I just like I just a long time ago, so I'm not really remember about it. But I
You
remember that
forgot it, right?
I read. Yes, just I just read it for fun. So I remember I read the Maze Runner.
Okay, amazing. So let me ask you something. I have one more question for you. Have you read a long fiction of, well, you told me, you already told me. Have you read about what is happening in the world?
Newspaper.
Yeah, all right, correct. Let me see. Have you found out, right? Have you found out what to do and see when you are on holidays or on
Yeah.
holiday in this case?
Yeah, I researched about like when I was very young. I don't know what is Halloween.
When you were
So I
younger?
yeah, very young. So I don't know what is
Younger.
Halloween.
Ah, what is Halloween?
I went to the internet and I said, what is Halloween? What can we do in the Halloween? Yeah, and I say that I cosplay the ghost to play in that, and they eat candy, chocolate.
Candy or trick?
Yeah, trick or treat. I just
Uh,
said that.
yeah, that's right. Let's continue. Have you found out how to cook a nice meal and where can you find this?
Yes, I one time I read a cookbook.
Okay, once you read this, and where can you find this?
Uh, in the library, I just read. And found out like that time I want to cook something, so I tried to. I went to the library to borrow some book, and then
Yeah,
I
and what is the
read
name
about
of
it.
this type of book?
Uh, how to be a good chef.
Well, similar, but in general, it's gonna be a cookbook.
Yeah, but that's in Vietnamese.
Well, that is English, cookbook. Or,
No, I mean
or
that's
cooking
a
book.
Vietnamese. That's a Vietnamese cookbook, but like the name of it, we translate it how cách để cái thật một từ đầu bếp giỏi.
In fact, that is gonna be a cooking book or cookbook, all right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Like you, they show you how to make to cook a very good, a nice meal.
Okay. So let me see. Let me ask you something. Okay. So let's run number 14. Okay. Have you been prepared for a maths exam?
Yes. I usually read a course book and a notebook. I prepare.
Okay.
The course book and notebook. Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you one more question, also two more questions in regards. Let me see. Have you find different words with the same meaning?
Yes. Yes, I found some.
Can you give me an example?
Let me see. Motorbike and bike. I think play football and play soccer.
Okay, let me ask you something. Have you learned the rules of the English language? Referring the grammar.
Yes.
You're very familiarized with, all right? With that. So number 7, have you read a short fictional work?
Yes, The Cat in the Hat.
I see you are very diverse. You know so many things. Let me continue. Okay. Okay, look at there. Do you recognize any of these characters? And what book they are from?
I think number 5, Sherlock Holmes.
Number 1, this is Oliver.
Oliver Twist from
Oliver Twist. Number 2.
Gollum from the Lord of the Rings.
Okay, amazing. So number 3.
Edward Cullen from the Twilight series.
That is correct. Oh, you know a lot about movies. All right, number 4.
Matt Hatter from Alice in the Wonderland. And Sherlock Holmes.
Number 5. I think you most know this one because, you know, he was very popular.
Sherlock Holmes and Winston from the Sherlock Holmes series, right?
Okay.
Is it correct?
Let me see. This is actually number 5. This one is Sherlock Holmes and Watson from Sherlock Holmes series. He's an investigator, right? A detective. He's a detective, all right? A private detective.
Yeah.
Okay, so to wrap up, so I'm gonna give you the exercise. We're gonna continue this exercise, all right?
Okay.
I will give you this one, number 6. I want you to match the books from exercise number 5 with 5 authors below. And then I would like you to tell me, all right, any other books of the author, okay? So that'll be your homework, yeah? Can you tell me what we learned today in the class?
We learned about a book, so kinds of books.
Okay, I'm gonna share the homework, Gonzalo. Nyan, see you in our next class. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day.